vapor hormone, if you will, gaseous hormone, if you will. It doesn't smell so good. It smells kind of yucky, actually. But when you smell this stuff, it actually opens up your blood vessels and accelerates the healing processes and relaxes the body. It smells yucky, but it actually has some really interesting effects. We'll talk about that here in the next few days as we continue talking hormones and cellular health and the simplicity and ease of reversing all degenerative health crises, the simplicity and ease of dealing with degenerative disease. I'm Pharmacist Ben. 877-300-7645 is our call-in number on the bright side. If you got health questions, nutrition questions, questions about prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you do that. 877-300-7645 is our number. Welcome to the bright side. Chris in Iowa. What's going on, buddy? Good morning.
I just wanted to, add to what you were saying about everybody wants to always, look at the symptoms and then try to, cover up the symptoms. Like if your roof is leaking and you put a bucket of water under the leak.
Right. You're taking care of your roof. That takes care of the roof.
Yeah. That's
right.
What the medical model calls fixed.
That's right. That's exactly right.
About that leak, but they want you to pay them every time they come in and put another
for the bucket. Right. They're paying you for the bucket. What's worse is not only is the bucket not helping, the bucket usually makes you feel worse ultimately, and then they give you another bucket to take care of the first bucket. They give you drugs to take care of the side effects. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then not too long after it, you find out that not all the water was going into the bucket. Most of the water had been soaking into every other part of your house, and now your entire roof is ruined. Well, that's that's what everybody does. They put it off. Well, more like the doctors tell you to put it off until the problem's so bad that you end up having to have an organ removed because it's so full of cancer.
Because you haven't done anything to solve the problem. You only used a bucket. You never patched your roof. And patching the roof, it's not that hard to patch the roof. That's the tragedy of the whole thing. It's not that hard to patch the roof.
It all falls back on everybody's. Everybody wants to be a Toys R Us kid. They don't want to actually grow up and do something other than have their own victim identity, where they run around and everybody want everybody to feel sorry for them because they're a victim. When really, they just had their head in the sand while all this other stuff happens, and now they want everybody to feel sorry for them because they were lazy and now that everybody's done this for the last 20 or 30 years, they've taught all their children that that's how life works. And then now that everybody's going to rush into the medical system thinking that they have all the answers, that's why everybody's got, the kind of diseases that everybody got when they were 50 or 60 now when they're like 20, So
are you a healthcare professional by any chance, or are you just a keen observer?
I'm a diagnostic technician, but every time I hear people talk backwards about how you locate a problem, prove that that's the source of the problem, and then remove the problem, and then you can say, hey, I actually fixed something. I work in an automotive industry where if you don't fix something, it comes back, and you have to keep working on it without pay because you've already been paid to do something that you didn't do until you actually do it, or you get fired for being incapable of doing your job, unlike doctors who just get to practice.
That's interesting. So you're a car doctor, basically, right?
Yeah, basically. Well, I'm not a doctor. I'm a repairman. Doctor things.
Good. I like that. You actually fix them. You don't just doctor.
Or you don't do that job. Or you build something. It actually has to last more than a couple of days.
Got it. Yeah, doctoring is interesting. If you doctor the car, that means you're using bubble gum and baling wire to hang the bumpers up or to keep the windows from falling down. That's what doctoring is.
Your paperwork on anything that's government, they'll arrest you for fraud.
Isn't that interesting? If you doctor the paperwork, that's not a good thing, is it? But if you doctor the body, somehow we think that's a great thing. Yeah, doctoring means to commit a fraud. Right? When you doctor your documents or you doctor your tax returns or you doctor the evidence, what's up? That's not a good thing. But yet we accept having our bodies doctored and our symptomology doctored. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate your call, buddy. God bless, man. Have a good day. All right. Let's move on to Doug in Canada. What's going on, brother? Welcome to the bright side.
Hi. How are you?
Good. Good morning, man.
Yeah, good morning to you, too. I've been listening to you for a couple of years now. Say, you were talking about acne quite a bit here.
Yes.
And, I'm almost 60. And
you don't have it. You don't have acne. No way. You can't.
I've had it all my life, but mostly below the corners of my mouth, even on my lip line.
Yes.
It's always mystified me why in those areas.
Let's clear up the mystery. Let's clear it up right now.
On the side of my nose, but mostly below the corners of my mouth.
All right, I'm going to clear that up for you. The mouth acne, they call that periorbital acne. That means around the orbital means the opening or the hole, if you will. Periorbital means around the opening, around the mouth. And by the way, I've got some videos up on Facebook, on my The Truth with Ben Facebook page, and we're doing acne videos now, myself and Amanda, right out. If you want to get the acne videos, send an email to ben@ksco.com, and I'll put you on the mailing list. Acne around the mouth needs to be regarded as a digestive health issue. I call it digestive acne, and it specifically involves, or usually involves, something called H. pylori, which is a bacteria that lives in the gut under conditions of low stomach acid. And surprisingly to many folks, low stomach acid is much more of a problem, especially as we get older. But really, it can happen to anybody. Low stomach acid, deficiencies in stomach acid are much more common than too much stomach acid. So if you have periorbital acne, zits or breakouts around the side of your mouth, you want to consider that you're not processing food correctly and you got deficiencies in stomach acid. So the first thing you want to do is you want to start acidifying the stomach, lowering the pH of the digestive juices, and there's lots of ways to do that. Apple cider vinegar is one of the best ways to do it. There's some probiotic or some fermented products from Beyond Organics that you can get off my website, brightsideben.com, called the Terrain products, which are fermented herbs from the Jordan Rubin line of products, and those can acidify the digestive contents, the digestive juices. And then also the Ultimate Enzymes contain something called betaine HCl, B-E-T-A-I-N-E, betaine HCl, and that can have an acidification, an ability to acidify. That can help you acidify the digestive juices, and all of those can help with periorbital acne or acne around the mouth. Now, the breakouts along the side of your nose are a little bit different. Hang on, Doug. We'll finish up when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. If you're on hold, hang tight. We'll get to you when we come back. We'll be back right after this. Don't go away.
Have you noticed that in a disaster, the store shelves are emptied? Don't panic. You don't have to be part of the fear and chaos if you have a supply of Go Foods. Go Foods can help you rest easy knowing your greatest dependency of food is covered. Call now to take advantage of our Freedom Packs or set up your food savings account. Call us at 1-800-648-9753 or on the web at www.storefoodnow.com. That's 1-800-648-9753 or www.storefoodnow.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R-value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone
at 855-955-STONE.
Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
Did you know by age 50, half of all men have an enlarged prostate? This means more urges to urinate, longer bathroom trips, waking at night to urinate, or issues with sex. If this sounds familiar, call us now, because we're shipping free bottles of Super Beta Prostate to listeners of this station. Super Beta Prostate is a non-prescription formula guaranteed to reduce the symptoms of your enlarged prostate. It's yours free. Pay only shipping and handling. Just call 1-800-890-2605. In clinical trials, the ingredient in Super Beta Prostate was shown to reduce urges to urinate, improve bladder emptying, reduce waking at night to urinate, and improve quality of life. This Super Beta Prostate free offer is for listeners of this station, but it won't last. Don't wait. Just call 1-800-890-2605. That's 1-800-890-2605. Call 1-800-890-2605.
Do you have relatives and friends that are convinced there is no need ever to prepare for any kind of emergency? Are these also folks you buy Christmas presents for? At 30dayfoodsupply.com, we can solve both of these problems at the same time. Go to 30dayfoodsupply.com or call 541-229-0010. We can ship your Christmas presents directly to them. Choose from our original $99 30-day food supply, our long-term storage vegan burger mixes, and other oatmeal, soups, porridges, beans, and granolas for everyday use. All products are non-GMO, MSG-free, and vegetarian. Most are gluten, soy, and nut-free. Call 541-229-0010 today. Oregon Trail Foods and 30dayfoodsupply.com keep prices low, cutting out the middleman by buying directly from their producers in Oregon. Remember, only $10 ships your entire order to the lower 48. Visit the website 30dayfoodsupply.com. Call 541-229-0010. 30dayfoodsupply.com. 541-229-0010.
A little right, a little left, but always independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
Back on the bright side, 877-300-7645 is our call-in number today and every day on the bright side. We're talking to Doug in Canada about periorbital acne. Douglas, let's see. Do you have any other skin conditions, eczema, rosacea, or anything like that?
Nothing like that.
No, what other?
Healthy. I'm always constipated, though. If it wasn't for digestive enzymes and probiotics.
Okay.
And a quick
and
coffee in the morning.
You're still breaking out around the mouth, though, around the mouth area and lip area.
Yeah, it's food related, because sometimes I eat fairly healthy, but sometimes I'll eat maybe a little too much chocolate or.
I would say it's more digestion related than food related. See if you could focus on foods that trigger or cause that constipation. That's number one if you want to eliminate foods. But I'm thinking it's got more to do with a digestive issue, how you're processing foods, and that would be stomach acid, number one. You might also want to try good bacteria or probiotics. Are you on a good probiotic supplement, the Bioluminite? Are you doing one? How much are you doing?
Every day, but maybe I could double up on them.
Double up, absolutely. You can take a lot of probiotics. 100 billion units a day is a good place to be. I like the Bioluminite Essence. Use your digestive enzymes, apple cider vinegar, as we talked about earlier. As far as the acne that goes along the side of the nose or the breakouts on the side of the nose, you have a lot of oil glands on the side of the nose. If you're breaking out in that area, that typically means you're producing lots of oil. Why do we produce lots of oil? And by the way, skin oil, as most of you guys know probably, is called sebum, S-E-B-U-M. Excess sebum secretions are one of the ways the body manifests a stress response, an emergency response. The body will secrete oils, or the skin will secrete oils as a protective mechanism. So what you want to look at is, what is the body trying to protect itself from? The fact that you're constipated tells me that it's probably trying to protect itself against some kind of food. So you may want to focus on the food issue, and that will also help with the stress response leading to the skin oils. A couple other ideas for you. I love pantothenic acid for skin oils, vitamin B5, pantothenic acid. I've been using it topically. I've been formulating with it topically for skin oils, but you can also use it internally. Pantothenic acid, vitamin B5, is involved in how the body makes fats, makes oils, if you will. Skin cells, sebocytes, specifically sebum making cells, oil making cells that live in the skin, utilize vitamin B5 under conditions of deficiency, under conditions of low vitamin B5. You may have issues with sticky sebum. So using maybe a gram or two, or even up to 3 or 4 grams of vitamin B5 a day, that might be helpful. And then last but most certainly not least, it's not always oil, but sometimes it's sticky, thick, sludgy oil that's causing the problem. Sticky, sludgy skin oil. And the way you thin those skin oils out is by using essential fatty acids, omega-6 essential fatty acids. A lot of folks will tell you get too many omega-6s and watch out for your omega-6s. Even nutritionists will sometimes say you get too many omega-6 oils. I don't think we get too many omega-6 oils. I don't think we get too much of anything when it comes to nutrition. So if you got sticky sebum, if you're breaking out because you have lots of oil in the skin, in addition to reducing the stress response by eliminating problem foods and also deep breathing and reducing sugar intake. Sugar can be a major stressor on the body, and that can exacerbate skin oils. Using pantothenic acid. In addition to all of that, making sure you're on your ultimate essential fatty acids, making sure you're getting enough omega-6 fats, anywhere from 6 to 9 capsules a day. Heck, you can take 18 capsules a day on the ultimate essential fatty acids. Focus on that constipation issue. Once you resolve the constipation issue by eliminating